Hello wine people, do you know the difference between a ruby port and a tawny port? I mean, come on, I'm not saying you should be port experts, but if somebody invites you for a piece of chocolate cake or a toffee pudding, you should know which port to bring. If you really want to understand port and wine, you're gonna come to WSET Level 3 Wines. One of the locations where I teach is the Midwest Wine Center in Milwaukee, but I teach in other locations as well. We do Level 1 if you're just starting, or if you're a little bit braver and have a little bit wine knowledge, you can come to WSET Level 2 in wine, or you can enjoy my videos. I think I'm giving a lot of good information. So let me explain port very quickly. There's two main styles, a ruby port and a tawny port. What is port? Port is a fortified wine. It means that additional alcohol is added, and the timing of addition of this alcohol is important. For the port is always in the middle of the fermentation, which kills the yeast, stops the fermentation, increases the alcohol level. Port is always around 20% alcohol and retains the residual sugar, so port is always sweet. Port comes from the region of Douro in northern Portugal. The region is protected from the Atlantic coast by the mountains of Serra de Morao, which makes the region very warm. Continental climate produces very rich ripe grapes like Touriga Nacional and Tinta Roriz, which produce rich full-body wines. Two main styles are ruby ports that are dominated by fruit. They usually age for a short period of time in stainless steel and oak, and then long aging potential in the bottle. But don't start with a cheap port, please. These wines are always great value. Try at least a LBV, which is a late bottle vintage ruby port, and it's gonna look like this. This port is super pronounced in flavor intensity of ripe, dried, prune kind of fruit, high tannins and long finish. Tawny ports on the other side age for a very long period of time in large oak barrels oxidatively, so they look like this. So again, don't start with the cheap tawny port, start with a 10-year-old indication of age, which means that blend of wines, this is a blend of different vintages and the average blend is 10 years. How they know? Well, they know. And the tawny port looks like this. So the first one goes great with a chocolate cake, so now you know. And the second one is gonna go with a toffee pudding because smells like toffee, like chestnut, like caramel. Wine people, let's enjoy port, stay thirsty and wise.